All right, I think I made it. I think I made it 9. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I did. Look, 9. All right. Now, did I set it up all right? That's the question here. I may have made it, and I may be talking to myself. You've been talking in your sleep. That's a different song. All right. You put these knives away. These are all the knives that were in the raffle. The last raffle ever. The last waffle raffle. I think I'm going to sell some. You want to sell some knives here? Y'all want to buy some knives on the live stream? I have things to do. I have knife stuff coming up. Am I talking to myself? Is this mic on? I know where that goes. Maybe it's not. No, nobody's in here. Okay. Oh, good. Paul. There we go. Legitimizing the live stream. How you doing, sir? I'm doing good. Just had a little brisket cup, a little brisket, little cheese, little keto brisket dinner. Let me put this away real quick. See how this goes. Good to see you. Oh, more people showing up. Excellent. Hey, everybody. Got a little frog in my throat. Hey. Hey, Dave. Good to see you. Big Hand Dave is in here. I was out practicing today, getting some chops in. Putting some chops in on my old 2x4. My old beat up 2x4. I gotta figure out how to sharpen my chopper. I'm not using the Big Chris chopper to do the chopping, but I need to figure out how to sharpen my Big Chris. I need to get some swacks in with that thing. But we'll see. I know how to sharpen. I'm just worried about sharpening it and messing it up. I talked to Big Chris and he gave me some hints, or he gave me some ideas of what he does to his choppers. But, you know, he's a master at what he does. If you've ever seen those videos he does of the slicing and the chopping he does with his knives. Alright, let's see who else coming here. Hey, Chad, number 2. Angry D, good to see you. Kelby, how's it going? Mark, nice to see you. Alrighty. So not a whole lot going on. Like I said, I can't do any more waffles. I found out that waffles are illegal. That raffles are illegal. I didn't know that. So here in Texas, if you're doing raffling, you're setting yourself up for a little jail time. Or at least a little ticket time. And I didn't know that. So, no more raffles. It's just going to have to be all knife sales from now on. How boring. How terribly boring is that? Nice flashlight. Yeah, this was in the box. The S1 Mini Baton. There you go. Check that out. All this was in the same box. All this was in the $500 raffle box. There's about, I don't know, $1,000, $1,100 worth of stuff here. And I had to shut her down. Yeah, it is insane. It's crazy. I was having so much fun with the raffles. Giving everybody a good shot at having a bunch of knives. So, oh well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure something else out. Maybe we'll do sneaky raffles. I'll be like, hey, if you donate, there could be a prize in it for you. I could do it that way. Secret donation giveaway. We'll see. We just gotta be a way around this. We'll have to ask the big boys. So let's see what they say about getting through it. I'm gonna put on my glasses so I can read from way back here what folks are saying. I'm gonna stick my nose on the computer screen like Mr. Magoo. This is not an LT Wright knife. This is a Bark River, I believe. Yeah. It's a Bark River 3V. I don't know what the name of it is. This is the Bark River. I have no idea. All right, I have nothing to talk about. I didn't get any knives in this week that I remember. Got no knives coming in. I've been playing video games all week, trying to curb the knife enthusiasm for a little bit, saving a little bit of money. It's never too early to start saving for Blade Show, so I'm trying to do that. Couldn't do my raffle, so I canceled my trip to Missouri. That's where all the gas money was going to come from. So there's no Missouri trip, but that's okay. I don't have to see the tears on their faces when their blessed Chiefs lose to the Niners. Yeah, I see you over there. Don't start typing about your Chiefs. Everybody knows. I know. Don't. But yeah, so no, I didn't get to go see my family up there. But maybe next week, maybe in a week or so, we can see how that goes. All right, so if you're interested in any of these knives, let me know, and we can talk turkey. I was going to do a knife sale right now, but now I'm like, knife sales are so boring. I just want to throw them all in one big box. Besides it being no fun, knife sales are just mundane and tedious. It's like, So, Mahomes is good, Joe. You gotta like Mahomes, and I do kind of like the Chiefs. See, my fan favorite teams are Niners, Texans, and then Chiefs. Chiefs because Joe Montana. Joe Montana connects me from the Niners. It's the bridge to the Chiefs from the Niners. Oh yeah, I bet you're going nuts out there in KC. And in all honesty, I wouldn't be super upset if KC won. Just because it's been like 50 years. 50 years since they won, so that's kind of cool. It's been 50 years since they've been there, which is kind of cool too. So it's not horrible. But I would like to see the Niners win. They haven't won in, 25 years. And that wouldn't be bad. So hopefully I'll watch it over my house, my dad's house. We'll enjoy some keto pizza and watch the Niners. We are talking football, Joe. You need that Kaiser. Oh, this Kaiser? Yeah, just hit me up send me an email if you're interested in any of this. I just don't want to get into all the sales stuff right now. I don't know exactly how much I want for it, but it's going to be fairly inexpensive. Not cheap, but probably a better deal than you'd get elsewhere. If you're interested in this one, this is the XHP version with the black DLC. Yeah, black DLC. That sounds like a rap group name, doesn't it? Now, opening, for Aerosmith, black DLC. No? Maybe not. All right. So, let's see what else we got going. Chiefs are going to be playing football. Any of y'all do anything good for the Super Bowl? Like I said, I'm probably going to my dad's house. Gonna be... we've been 49ers fans, since I was a kid. Since we lived out there within distance of San Francisco, close enough to be Niner fans or Raider fans. And we went to the light side. We didn't go to the dark side. Although I did, I was talking to Christine today, and she was a Raiders fan. So I like Jim Plunkett, but I was never like a huge gotta wear their jacket Raiders fan. But Paul, I'm sorry about them going to Vegas on you. How do you feel about that? That's kind of not cool. They went to Los Angeles, they kind of went Hollywood there, and now they're just going like really weird. I don't know if I could still root for them. It'd be like if they took the Oilers and moved them to Tennessee or something. Oh wait, that's what they did. And then I stopped rooting for them. This is a true story. I went to the last Houston Oilers game at the Astrodome, and it was just this horrible feeling of depression and just darkness. And then in the middle of the game, this is true. I don't know if you can find it, but like the last few minutes, the ref started puking all over the field. It was just perfect. And then we saw, because we had really good seats, it wasn't hard to get a seat to the Astrodome at that point. And we saw how if you had to go to the bathroom, what they do, they basically hold up this big jacket and let you just go to the bathroom there on the sideline. So it was an eye-opening experience. The depression level was equal to the idea of them leaving the state. It was just perfect. So if they were going to write a comedy movie about how horrible the last game of the Astrodome was, that was it. Yeah, the Chiefs used to be the Dallas Texans. That's true. Yeah, I was watching a documentary or something on that, and how Lamar Hunt, it took a lot of convincing for it not to be the Kansas City Texans. So he eventually came around to the idea of changing the name of the team. Hey, good evening, Wookie. Good to see you. We're just not talking about anything knife related yet, except for the knives that are out here. And just looking at those. So, oh, shoot. Oh, I have no way of showing you. I do have a knife coming in, but it's not in yet. He just finished up my sheath. What's the guy's name? The guy does the awesome sheaths. Yellow face. Yellow something sheaths. Yeah, I'm getting a knife. I have a knife done from Mike Wallace's Edge Tools and Knives and Tools. Anyways, he does awesome stuff. So I get one of his knives, and then the guy who designed the knife is actually making the sheath. Is it Darryl Wilson? D. Wilson? I know it's D. Wilson. So anyways, that thing's coming in. I wish damn it. Let me see if I can pull it up on my phone and then just stick it under the camera, because that always ends up going really, really well. Alright, let's see here. That's not it. Oh, that's not the way that goes. Oh, here we go. Let's see if y'all can see this. What in the world's going on with my phone? Y'all ever... It's like my phone doesn't get all my messengers from Facebook, and then I turn it on, and then they auto tick, 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 tick. I don't know what's going on here. I'm trying to bring this knife picture up here. It's not showing. Oh, there it is. All right. Nope, that's not it. All right, let's see. Can y'all see that? Nope, you can't. Nope. Anyways, there's a knife in there. Whoa. There it is. Can you see that? There's my knife and my sheath. He wasn't real excited about making a pink sheath. I don't know why, but he did. So I'll get better pictures of that, obviously, once it comes in. So I'm really interested in taking that out, and just for like my first foray into the woods in such a long time, I'm gonna take it out there, and I want to just stay out there overnight, sleep in a tent, make some videos, start a fire that's contained, not like the fire we started when I was a kid that wasn't contained. And so I want to get out there and test that knife out and have fun with it, and show you all that the pink knife will work out in the field. Your messenger doesn't have permission to run in the background, so it updates as you open it. Oh, man, Wookie, you're awesome. I'll fix that. Thank you very much. I just started doing that. Maybe there was an update on my phone or something, because it just starts popping like somebody's popping bubble wrap as soon as I open my phone. My fixed blade is almost done. He's hand sanding it now. Nice. Awesome. Mind showing off that DPX. I do not mind showing off the DPX. What did I carry today? I will show you what I carried today. Oh, except I left it in at the nightstand. Well, I took my afternoon siesta. It's the bug out. I carried my bug out today, and of course, if you watch the video, I did a little bit of work with the Scout today. Oh, look at that thing. Some guy was saying that, I don't know, maybe it's one of y'all, was saying get the Spartan. That's longer blade and it's OS 10, and I don't know. The Spartan is awesome, but it just doesn't feel the same as the Formax. I love the Spartan, and if you're looking for a chunky cold steel triad lock knife, you can't beat the Spartan for that price. I mean, that's just a beast. Here's that DPX. Look at that thing. D2 steel. I love these heats. I think this is the 4th one I have right now. I think I have 4 of these at least. Probably 6 or 7 over the last, at least 7 over the last few years. Yeah, I really like this knife. This is an awesome knife. Yeah, I have 4 of these right now. That's right, 4. Sometimes I lie to you and I don't realize. I'm like, well, I have 17. But this is the honest truth. I do have 4 of these right now. I don't lie on purpose. I just lie from ignorance and forgetfulness. So I don't think it's like a punishable lie. I think biblically, I'm okay. Is it a sin of something? Is it the sin of omission? Not really. It's the sin of dementia. Hey, Tom, good to see you. Let's see, Peter B. Good to see you. Yeah, I use this to slice up some brisket today. And actually slice a piece off for the puppy. The brisket turned out great, by the way. It is so delicious. It was just yummy. Chopped it up, made some tacos. I'll probably make some barbecue out of it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drain all that fat off the top of it, take all that smoke flavor, and I'm going to make some jerky tonight. Jerky, like, what do you call it? Marinade. I'm going to marinate the jerky in that, and some hot saucy stuff, and some other stuff. Worcestershire. And I'm going to make some excellent jerky with it. So, yeah, the brisket's going to go a long ways. It's going to feed millions of people. It's like eating a dinosaur back in the day. They're probably making dinosaur toenail soup. Trying to get everything out of the brisket that you can. Not feeling the price on the Formax Scout. It's because you don't know any better, Chad. The price on the Formax Scout is awesome. This thing is awesome for that amount of money. There's no feeling the price on it. That thing's a beast. Is it $130? I don't know. I got this for $110, but I'd have paid $130 for it. It's a monster. You can't beat the steel and the construction. It's a great knife. It's a great knife at $130. It's an awesome knife at $110. And the cheaper you go. But if you wait, somebody's going to be selling theirs on the secondary market. I know soon you'll be able to get these for $100. Yeah, I know. You and your 2 sons, you can buy your Thai M390 for $130. Yeah. But you ain't going to be able to do what you can do with that knife. Utter destruction and total domination of the world. You can make them look pretty. You can put your anodization on them. But you're just going to know that the guy next to you has the Formax Scout. So, you're like Brad Pitt, and he's like Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's just who you want to be in life. You see the new SR1, but an 8 CR13. Yeah, I've seen it. There's just nowhere to buy them yet. So, as soon as they become available, I'm going to get one and beat the mess out of it. Just see what the 8 CR13 can hold up to. It just gets tiresome, the whole steel conversation, when people aren't really doing anything with the steel they have. Well, I don't like 8 CR13. Why? Because you're cutting what and it broke on you. So, the example, I gave $115 for that one. That's awesome. I bought a cold steel Formax in 20 CV for like $160, but that doesn't mean that it's a bad knife at $250 either. It's just you got a good deal. That's awesome. This knife at $130 is awesome. I'm not a fan of OS 10. Then you don't know any better. OS 10 is great. I beat the crap out of that OS 10 and it didn't do anything to it. I beat it up like it owed me money. Like it owed me money and got my sister pregnant, and I still beat it up and it still came back shaving sharp. So If you're not a fan of the OS 10, it's because you haven't really tried it. That knife from the other brand be over $200. Yeah, it's just a beast knife. It's just an awesome, awesome knife. And I'm not, like I said, I got no reason to sell you on this knife. I'm not invested in it. I'm not sitting there, putting my identity connected to cold steel. It's just a great knife. And I would tell you differently if it wasn't. It's like the proponent. The proponent with that pin in it is just a destructive force of nature. And if I had to take a knife out in the woods, I wouldn't grab my titanium, frame lock M390. Now, if I was going to church and I wanted to press all my offering giving friends, yeah, the M390 tie knife, that's fine. It's just two different styles of knives. It's like comparing Ferraris and monster trucks. I have other knives than tie M390 knives. Wow. Okay. Anyways, moving on. This is an awesome knife now that I moved on. All right. Anybody else want to see anything else in this pile? The Colossus, awesome knife. This is an XHP Colossus too. That's one of the old school ones. And of course the Espada is amazing. The only thing I don't like about this is there's no lanyard. I need a lanyard hole for this thing. I like M390 Papa Squally. I like M390. I love 20CV. I have no problem with that. And I really do. I got knife snobbery in me, but not to the point where I'm going to overlook something because it doesn't come in 20CV or M390 or whatever. See, look at this. I bought this on Craigslist and somebody had put the lanyard area in there. Oh yeah, I love 440C, Joe. 440C, there's a good knife. That's a Mikkel Williamson knife that I saw today. It was on a sale somewhere. And it looks a lot like the Suga from Wii. It was 440C and I was going to buy it, but I'm kind of on a buying hiatus right now. Like I said, I'm putting my pennies away for Blade Show. I'm starting early so I don't have to scramble at the last minute. Blade Show's going to rock this year. I'm just going to do so much damage. I'm going to do damage, and I think I'm going to do some giveaways while I'm there. I gave away a couple knives last year, but I think if I see more people this year, I'm going to give more knives away. We'll see how that goes. That'll be fun. All right, did y'all see this? Doc made that for me. Got the South Carolina Holiday Leatherworks thing. I had one knife in it because I thought that's what he made this for me, but it wasn't. He's building me another one, so I put my my Autism Tinker in there. So very cool. He does really good leather stuff. If y'all are looking for leather work, hold on. Oh, now I'm 5 years old at Tom McCann. Oh, love leather. Leather's so good. Hey, David, good to see you. I'm glad you're back. Hard to carry too. Gonna mess it up, this spotter. This thing's awesome. I love this. This is the OS 8 one too. So all you steel snobs, avert your eyes while I bring out the OS 8 Espada. All right, let's see what else we got here. Got this Kaiser here. Remember, if y'all want any of this stuff, we'll talk. We can talk turkey through email or on Facebook, or if you have my secret phone number, then you can hit me there. Then there's this Tangram here. What I'm probably going to end up doing is throwing this Tangram and the Kaiser together in a package kind of deal, just so I don't have to pay $10 shipping for a $30 knife. So we'll see. We'll all figure it out. And then there's this knife. This Boker is freaking awesome. I don't remember the name of it, but it's the Boker freaking awesome for now. Oh, did you hear that? Look at that. See, that takes care of your titanium and your beast knife all in one right there. And I don't know about the steel on this. This might be, VG10. So it's not bad. It's kind of a mid-range steel there. That's an awesome knife. I might keep that one. Now that I don't need money as bad as I did yesterday. Now that I've disappointed my family and told them I'm not coming to see them. That's disappointing. Alright, let's see what's going on. Yeah, the squall. Yes, you spelt it right. I mispronounced it, but that's what it is. My Spada is prettier than yours. Never carried it. Hey, that's what this one's for. This is Safe Queen Espada. Never touched human fingers. See? No, yours is prettier than mine. I've actually carried this. Got some good scratches on it. This is a fun knife. Hey, Run DMC. We were just talking about you, kind of. Alright, I think that's all the knives. Y'all seen all the knives? There's this Tops Bushcraft folder here. This would have been a monster win for a waffle. There you go. Tops Bushcraft folder. Check that out. Oh, look. I showed it before I knew you were going to ask, Joe. I'm right there with you. So there you go. This thing's a really locked up cool knife, too. I don't know what happened to the sheath, though. It kind of got I think maybe the cat got to it. So there's that knife. Leather does not smell as good as Doc's leather. Then there's the buck. The buck. Did you already see the buck? The D2 Slim. Ooh, that's a cool knife. I like that one a lot. Just because my first knife was a buck. I don't know, a lot of people's first knives were bucks. You know what I've been finding out from Smoky Mountain Knife Works little thing is a lot of people's first knife were those Camp King knives. You see a lot of older guys, not older like, ancient, but older like my age, talking about, my age and older, talking about their Camp Kings. That's kind of cool. All right, let's see what else. I think that's it. I think y'all seen the rest of them. This one's not for sale. This is mine. Yeah, Joe, there you go. First knife was a buck. I got distracted watching Rules of Engagement. Rules of Engagement. I know that, but I don't remember what the movie's about. Is that the Tommy Lee Jones movie? I don't remember. I know it's one of those. Was it? You have to refresh my memory on Rules of Engagement. Oh, good. I wasn't off. All right. Excellent. All right. Let's see what else I got in here. I haven't done anything exciting with my knives except chomped on that brisket with it. Let's see here. Oh, I did carry this week. Carried the mini pocket rocket. I love this knife too. This knife gives me the same kind of feeling that DPX Heat gives me. Just that little chunky short blade, like if you had to push through something, like a lot of leverage on that handle. I really like that. I like that idea of the short blade with just like you had to, get shavings off the side of a steel pipe, and you needed lots of leverage. That's the knife that would do it. Cold Steel Tiger. I need to get one of those. I never had one of those. I'm 55, and my first folders that I wanted were 110 and 112. Yeah, there you go. I'm 47. My first folder was a 112. Let's see. My first knife was an old timer. My grandpa gave me his old one when he snapped one of the blades. That's true. Yeah, I think everybody's grandpa had a snap blade traditional of some sort. Hey, Pete, good to see you. Let's see here. All right, so since I only have that one knife coming in, what do y'all got coming in? Anything cool? Anything excellent that you would like to share? Hey, DC, good to see you. Have you seen the Rivonesh yet? I know some will down it because it's steel, but you gotta check it out. No, I haven't. I'll have to check that out. I have no idea what my first knife was. It was 40 plus years ago. Yeah, so was my 112. 40 1 year ago now, 1979. That's crazy. Let's do a giveaway. Yeah, let's do a giveaway. We might do a giveaway. I might do some giveaways soon. It all depends. It all depends on how many mushrooms I eat. My first Cub Scout case just like the Camp King. There you go. Cool. Pete's got a 4MAX Scout coming tomorrow. Nice. That's awesome. Trying to decide on a Civivi model currently. Cool. A Purvis Blade Zerks. I think Pete's just making up knife names now. My Junkus Arunkus from Jerky came from. I think he's just making up stuff. No, I know what you're talking about. That's the stupidest name I ever heard. Good night, Joey Jojo. All right, I'm done. I'm sorry. Just got a Frenzy. Awesome. Out the front. Butterfly Traditional. Dang, that covers a lot of bases. DC got a 4MAX Scout in. Nice. Angry D, nothing new here. Broke his foot. Unless doctors... Oh, dang. I hate that. Yeah. Yeah. I understand what you're talking about. Early month doctor stuff. I'm not going to whine and complain about it, but stuff came up at the end of the year, and then you're like, boom. There went the knife budget. Ooh, a KME sharpening system. Awesome, Tojo. That's great. Mini Recon 1 Tanto. Nice. With bolsters and micarta. Wow. That's a lot of things going on there. Gotta have bolsters on your out the front butterfly traditional, certainly. What state do I live in? I live in Texas. I got my shoulder cooler plugged in and running right now. Oh wait, we're not asking me what state I lived in? Oh, sorry about that. Alright, what else y'all getting in? I saw the Olight Warrior Pro the sale today, and I just, oh man, just not right there. This knife here, this is the Benchmade Mini Pocket Rocket in M390, I believe. I think this is the M390 version. Not that it makes a difference, it just happens to be M390, just like this happens to be AUS 10A. There's no snobbery here, but this is a cool knife. All right. Got a Gerber tri-tip. I love the tri-tip. Hello from Kentucky, Texas. All right. I haven't been to Kentucky in a long, long time. I've never really been there. Just kind of drove through there. The Benchmade, yeah, it's the Benchmade Mini Pocket Rocket. That's what that is. The No Time Off. I don't remember what the No Time Off sounds really familiar, and I can't remember what it looks like. Man, I'll have to look that up. With the No Time Off. Let me check that out. CRKT No Time Off. It's always CRKT. They always have the long names. The CRKT running through it. The CRKT closed for business. The CRKT no pants, no shoes, no service. That's a long name for a knife. Oh yeah, the No Time Off. I have one of those right here. I should have felt it in my heart. Where is that thing? I had a friend of mine give me that. That's a good knife. That's an awesome knife. It's so awesome. I went ahead and my dad was using it, cutting through sheetrock and stuff. He's over here helping me install something. And yeah, so I got him one. Let's see. They are very similar. You are correct, sir. Hey, Chris, welcome. Good to see you. I seen a 4Max on Amazon for $5,000. Are they worth that much? No. Like a cold steel 4Max? No. There's not a 4Max out there worth $5,000. Just cut my gut with my buddy's mirror finish. Oh. Be careful. Ouch. All right. Who else got anything else coming in? Any plans coming up? What are y'all doing for the Super Bowl? Did we ask you about that? I already asked about the Super Bowl. Super Bowl's not as important. I'm more excited about the Super Bowl this year because it's my team. So, I guess I'm more in the front of my head about that. Ordered my face paint. Gonna paint up my face. Not going anywhere. I'm just gonna sit here and paint my face and give them moral support. Barbecue at the in-laws. That's awesome. That would be really cool. I'm so tempted to go to Cold Steel Material to check out. Oh yeah, that would be awesome. If I was anywhere close, I would do that. I would be out there all the time. That's so cool. Shooting on Sunday with the church militia. Excellent. I don't have a church militia. I think we need to organize one. That would be cool. The church militia. Man, I love churches that are not afraid to do the Super Bowl thing. That is really cool. The church I grew up in, no. I didn't watch a Super Bowl live for a long, long time. Because they were anti-Super Bowl. I love the serration of the Otama CDS BD1 steel. Let me see. Does it say on here? I don't know. Is this BD1? Doesn't say. But it really works. I mean, you can tell. I don't know if you can tell from that angle, but man, he put a beating on this knife, stabbing and cutting the sheetrock and stuff. Oh, it was for a bathroom fan. He was replacing the fan in my bathroom. So he was using this for sheetrock, and because of that extra little lock there, I wasn't worried about him cutting into his fingers or anything if that should fail. So it's a really good knife. If y'all are looking for something, and it's got that forward choil there, this thing is awesome. In fact, I might like it more in hand than I like that one. I might have to retire the That's a good knife. I'm glad you reminded me of that. That's a cool knife. We'll keep that out. Stick that in this week's rotation. Would I include my mom in the church militia? She loves knives. Yeah, she'd definitely be there. Yeah, she would definitely be in the militia, leading it. It's from her Alamo roots, having relatives at the Alamo. She knows all about militia. All right, let's see. What else can we talk about? Let me see. I don't have anything awesome to talk about. I'm looking around. We looked at those last week, so that was that. I guess that's it for right now. So my brain is slowing down. I need more energy drink. Where's it at? Where's the energy drink? Hold on. Let me grab my energy drink. Let me suck down some happiness here. All right. Sorry, all you KC fans, 49ers and stomp them Chiefs. All right. Extra points for David for knowing the truth and seeing the future. We're going to do something. I think we're going to do something over on Facebook. about the Chiefs 49ers. We can do a little giveaway over there, I think. Not I think, we are. So, after this, sometime tonight, I'll hook it up. It's just going to be a choose your team drawing kind of thing. It ain't be nothing special. HCR and SR1 light. Nah. Really, I don't know anyone whose HCR ever failed them. I don't. It's going to be a great knife. You're going to get that kind of SR1 feeling with the triad lock for a lot cheaper. So, but I'll beat the heck out of it. I'll beat the ever-living poop out of mine, so y'all have more confidence. Although I did beat the ever-living poop out of this, and they're still the doubters. They're still the people that don't want to believe. Yeah, somebody's doing the heat treat right at Cold Steel. They're doing some good stuff. I really like the scales on this. I mean, especially if you're going to use this as a work knife, which you should. These scales make more sense than the other scales for a beastly knife. This grip on here is awesome. It doesn't hurt your hands, but it's grippier than the regular Formax. I mean, the regular Formax isn't going anywhere out of your hand. But if you're just going point by point about use of this knife to the regular Formax, a grippier grip is better. As long as it's not too, obtrusive and painful. And that's what this is. This, because of the way it's formed, it's not going to twist in your hand or slide out. But as far as just grips here, yeah, this thing's awesome. Oh, and you know what? Oh, this is a good story. This is a true. So, you guys know I do arm wrestling. So I'm out there with like 15, 20 guys a week doing the thing. There's this one guy, and it's kind of slowly gotten out. It really wasn't me. I wasn't like handing out stickers or anything. But it's gotten out that I have a knife channel. So this one guy, he says, I started to do a knife channel, and then I just kind of let it go. So he has 2 videos on his knife channel, and they're both better than just about anything I ever did. And it's there are these mod videos that he's modded 2 different knives. Holy heck, this guy, I know him from arm wrestling. I know him from different things, and this dude has amazing knife mod skills. The kind of skills that could make money. He just totally created a new set of scales, and I forget which knife it was for. But just made these beautiful scales. And he's just he's super humble about it. I just do it, to relax. I just do it for this. Anyways, so if he ever starts up his channel again, I'm going to have to hit him up for some scales because, man, just skilled. He built his own knife table or his own arm wrestling table. He's just one of those kind of people that's really good at everything. And he has another channel where he trains these dogs. It's crazy how good this guy is at training dogs. I mean, it's like here's the guy standing, and then the dog will come between his legs, look around, and then it'll come over here when he says something, and then it like sits there and growls at the punching bag, and he's like, okay, bite it, or whatever he says, and the dog's like, and he's like, okay, get back here, and he comes out between his legs, and he'll walk this way, and the dog's like traveling between his legs like a circus monkey. It's awesome. This dude is so awesome. He's just got amazing ability. And man, if he ever got back into making knife stuff, I would just totally hit him up. He said, like, hey, if you got something you want me to mod, let me know. It's really relaxing. But it's kind of one of those things where you're like, you don't want to ask him because he's awesome. You just don't want to ask him. And you don't want to ask how much he pays or how much he'd want for it because you don't want to be insulting. But I'm hoping he gets back into it, so that I could hit him up and get some stuff done. Because that's kind of locally. To have a local guy that's able to do scales and stuff like that. That would be awesome. I would get some new scales for this. Or this. I wish these scales would fit on these scales. Not because I don't like these scales. Just because I'd like to try them out. Alright, where am I at? I'm way behind here. Dun, dun, dun. Easy to sharpen, heat treat, I've been there. Tibet costume moved to Taiwan instead of Japan. Same as Raja 2's grip. Yeah, there you go. Deceiving Mercury. Same as the Raja 2 grip. Over the top. Yeah, awesome movie. Some of those guys are still arm wrestling from that movie. Still top level arm wrestlers. I'm going to make carbon fiber scout sails. Whoa, that would be really cool. That would be really cool. Yes, DC Mercury is like them. And Mocha tie clips. Very cool. That would be awesome. Okie dokie. Chris Voyager versus the Chris Tyler. I gotta go with the Voyager just for the lock. And it's not got nothing. I'm like I said with the steel snobs. I'm kind of a lock snob. I don't have anything that I've ever done that's really gonna test the tie light lock. But if I had to choose one, I'd just rather have the lock. But either way you go, it's gonna be awesome. Jake the Snake was a great arm wrestler. Was he? I didn't know that. I knew that Rick Rude was. I knew he was a United States champion arm wrestler, but I didn't know Jake the Snake was. What lock does... The tie light has that... Isn't the tie light the switchbladey looking one? Yeah, it doesn't have the frame or the liner lock. It's a beastly liner lock. But it's still a liner lock. I mean, they tested it. It's like 145 pounds or something crazy. So it's not gonna beat you up or anything. It's not gonna close on your hand. But I just like the Voyager. Voyager is one of my favorite budgety beast knives. It's just, I mean, it's right up there. You can't hardly beat it. Cold Steel's doing some good things this year. It's kind of cool. You know what? I don't have no Voyagers. I need some more Voyagers. I'm definitely give me a Voyager, Chris. Maybe on payday I could put in a... Oh, here's a good one. Oh, that's a good knife. The 8010. No bunch of y'all got that one. That's a good knife. I need another... the knuckle puncher knife. You know, the one that you pull out and it's got the stabby blade on it. I gave mine to my sister. She didn't have anything for her keychain. So she took my stabby blade. I was walking out of Walmart the other day and I didn't have my stabby blade. So I got to give me another stabby blade. Voyager's got me started in Cold Steel. You know what got me started in Cold Steel was the Lawman. The Lawman and Recon XL. And at that point it was done. I've been an addict ever since. And it's kind of funny the way I picked them up. It was kind of like picking up drugs. I went out to this seedy parking lot and there was these dudes and people in a car, and we did business on the back of his trunk, and like rolled it out on a towel. And I was like, I'll take that one, and I want that one. And then this dude comes out from... I was kind of scared because I had my boys with me. You know, I didn't know these people. And this guy comes out from the back of the car. He's like, hey, I got this knife here. What do you think? Some messed up, you know, not garage sale knife, but you can find some good stuff in garage sales. But a gas station knife. I was like, I'm just gonna stick with these. And then, but you know, I got those the Recon and the Lawman. I was just, man, that was it. And then I bought two more within a month, and another two Espadas XLs, and it was a downhill spiral. Thompson Vaquero Voyager is awesome. Yeah, that thing's a beast. I love that knife. Do you still have a Recon XL? They're hard to find. No, I had a really nice one about a year and a half ago. And every once in a while I get these fits of stupidity and I just give stuff away. I'm like, oh, that guy doesn't have a knife. Here. So I gave my Recon XL to an old friend of mine. Not being sarcastic. Like, the old friend, like from when I was in high school. I hadn't seen him in years. And then we caught up and I was like, here. Yeah, I got the Espadas before the 4MAX. But I knew I wanted the 4MAX. It was right there, right when the 4MAX came out. I started getting really crazy in the knives right when the 4MAX came out. And all the first run 4MAXs were gone. And so they hadn't put out the second run yet. And so I was just kind of foaming at the mouth, waiting for the second ones. You know, punch and refresh on eBay every 5-10 minutes, seeing when things were going to come out. So I had those Espadas and the Lawman, and I had that Recon XL. I had a Voyager, and then the Formax came out, and that was it. It was just downhill from there. I love the Talwar, Joe. Talwar's awesome. Talwar's fantastic. They need to bring the Talwar back. I'm going to start a petition on getting the Talwar back. I don't know how many people have to sign it before they bring back even a sprint run. Wouldn't a sprint run Talwar be cool? How about this? Like a Talwar that looks like that. That would be cool too. But, you know, Lynn's not taking my phone calls. That's since the fruitcake incident. Hey, it's not my fault. Not my fault. Yeah, the Talwar is awesome. Voyager XL is awesome, yeah. That's a great knife. All of them are great knives. The Tanto, the regular one, the little curvy one, and now the snaky one. Is that a white Talwar you have, Chadman? Or is that just bad lighting? I didn't know. Did they make a white Talwar? What was my first expensive knife over $250? Man, that's upsetting, Chadman. That's an awesome knife. First expensive knife over $250. That was the Formax. I think I paid close to $400 for that Formax when I first got it. Yeah, the Formax. And then I bought another one. See, I bought one and I thought it was all screwed up. You can go check my old videos on it. I was mad. I was like, they're cheating people. I didn't know the knife thing. I didn't know it took a long time for them to start cloning knives. I was just like, oh, they've messed me over. I was so upset. And then, so I was like, well, I'm going to buy this one and send this one back. So I bought another one from a reputable guy. The first one was reputable too. I just never heard of him. And that guy lost his mind on me, which is understandable because I was calling him a thief and a cheat. But not in so many, just in so many. I wasn't like, you thief. This looks like a clone. It's not a clone. So we were going back and forth. Meanwhile, I got $800 worth of Formaxes. And then I'm checking out my stories. And I'm checking everything out. And kind of find out it was all legit. They were all legit. And so I probably could have thrown a fit and sent one back. Because the one guy, the pictures were of the first run Formax. And the actual Formax was this Formax. And it's a little bitty thing, but you can't, if y'all don't know any better, can you see that? How there's no dog leg right there on it. This is a United States Formax. So this is like a third run, the third run Formax. Oh, and that was it too. That was it. It wasn't the dog leg. I hadn't found out about the dog leg yet. It was the lock bars. Y'all remember the lock bars? They were kind of sticking up past the butt here. And so I had a problem with that. But then they sent them all back to Andrew Dimko. So I had all these Dimko mid-tech Formaxes for a long time. I think I only have one left. But, so it was really cool. I think I have two left, actually. So anyways, it all got situated. I didn't throw a fit, so I had to keep the two Formaxes. And then that just started the addiction. Because 2 was never enough, and now I think I have 10. So yeah, long answer to your question, Pete. The Formax. Yeah, return of the Talwar, MJ. Let's do it. I used to have a lot of knife drama since I buy from a dealer. Now there's been 0, and that's perfect. Yeah, that's true. If you find a good, reputable guy, and since I've been doing it kind of serious for 3.5 years now, I've kind of got to the places where I know the people that I want to deal with and how I want to deal with them. If you just keep your eyes open and make sure you do all your due diligence, you can keep away from being screwed over. As long as you just don't get enamored with something to the point where you just blindly go and get it, then you can stay out of getting messed over. And I think I've done a pretty good job. I don't think it's hyperbole to say I bought 1,000 knives in the last 3 years. That's probably close. So anyways, and I think I've been messed over. I probably can keep them all in one hand. So if you're just really careful, you can stay out of trouble. But you got to make sure you ask for references, or if they have good references on eBay, and make sure if you're getting something expensive. This sounds crazy, but if I get something that's kind of like $30, I'm not worried about it. But if I'm getting something from eBay or somebody off of Blade Forum or Facebook, I video me taking that package in all the way from the mailbox and opening it, so that I have a reference of exactly what was in that box at all times. And that's actually helped me. It's helped me on eBay. They tried to screw me over on eBay a couple of times. It was twice in the same week. And they're both cold steel. It was a Raja, the big Raja, that's the 2, and it was the Ranch Boss, the little one. And they were just all ganked up and loose and goofy. And it was from 2 different people. But I had recorded myself opening those boxes, and I sent that to eBay. And because the other guy was like, no, my knife was perfect when I sent it. Both of those losers were like that. My knife was perfect when I sent that to him, and it wasn't. It was just all ganked up. So be really, really diligent on how you open your boxes. And eBay backs the buyer a lot better than they back the seller, which is a big reason that I don't sell on eBay, just because you can get some goofed up buyers just as much as you can get goofed up sellers. So I don't sell anybody, but they back buyers. If you get a guy with some good rep on eBay, I have no problem buying from eBay, just about anything. And if you get on Blade Forum and they got 30, 40 good reps on there, then they've been around for a while, that's good too. And of course on Facebook, you can ask for vouchers and reputation stuff and keep yourself safe. So that's the best way to do it. Well, Dragon, I've been looking at knives and talking about knives, so that's kind of what I have to do to keep it interesting. I just can't keep pulling out the same knife. Nobody will stick around and listen to me. Although I would talk about this for a long, long time. Oh yeah, this Formax, blue and purpley. So yeah, I like that one. I haven't done any anodizing in a while. I got a couple knives into anodize. I got to get back to it. Been a busy time since summer. Crazy busy. The cold steel 8015 clones, the cold steel writing is not correct if you compare it with real cold steel, close but thinner. Oh, I haven't seen any of the clones. I have to check those out just so I can be wary. Knife laws here in Canada are ridiculous. Yeah, y'all need to get rid of that pretty boy prime minister. Get you some real knife laws. Hey, women carry knives, good to see you. Yeah, that's the problem, Pete. Once they get really good clones out there, that's messed up. Yeah, it's kind of blurply. It's more dark blue. If you can compare it to the purple, you can kind of see it's bluer than purple. Hey, Joe, thanks for being here. Appreciate you being here. All right, let's see. I think that's about it. We're just at an hour, so I think I'm going to head on out of here. Remember, if you want, well, not this one, or that one, or that one, or that one, but if you want any of the knives that were shown out here earlier, send me an email and I will give you a price on them. It's going to be a pretty good price. And I just don't want to do a knife sale video just yet, so y'all take it easy. Have a really, really good weekend. Enjoy the 49ers whooping up on those Chiefs. And maybe we'll do some Sunday night late to celebrate. Y'all take it easy, and I will talk to you later.